Hello everyone. Today I am going to demonstrate the female pelvis, which is another most important thing to be asked in our practical examinations. This is the female pelvis or the maternal pelvis. As you can see here, this is the round gynecoid shape of the pelvic inlet. This is the gynecoid pelvis. Now coming to the bones of which the pelvis is made of. It is made up of 4 bones: the os innominate, the sacrum and the coccyx. The os innominate bones is formed by the ilium bone, the ischium bone and the pubis bone. There are 2 os innominate bones, and there are 4 joints in the pelvis: the 2 sacroiliac joints, the pubic symphysis and the sacrococcygeal joints. There are 2 parts of the pelvis: the false pelvis, formed by the 2 iliac bones, and the true pelvis, between the pelvic inlet and the pelvic outlet. This is the true pelvis. The function of the false pelvis is just to support the uterus, the gravid uterus, and the true pelvis form the real birth canal, the true birth canal. Now the true pelvis is divided into the pelvic inlet, the cavity and the pelvic outlet. And the pelvic outlet is also divided into 2: the obstetric outlet, superior one, and the lowermost, the anatomical outlet, as you can see. The pelvis is having the dimension of 11 cm posteriorly, and this is approximately 4 cm anteriorly. The shape of the pelvic inlet is round in gynecoid pelvis. The pelvis makes the angle of 55 degrees with the horizontal. In the real anatomical position, it is slightly tilted anteriorly and forwards and downwards, so that the anterior superior iliac spine and the pubic tubercle lies in the same anatomic plane. Okay. Then the diameters of pelvic inlet. There are epidiameters and there is transverse diameter of the pelvic inlet. This is the true conjugate. This is the true conjugate, starting from the superior surface of the pubic symphysis to the midpoint of the sacral promontory, and it is 11 cm in the diameter. Obstetric conjugate starts from the midpoint of the posterior surface of the pubic symphysis to the midpoint of the sacral promontory, and it is 10 cm. Then is the diagonal conjugate, which we can measure clinically. It starts from the lower border of the pubic symphysis and it reaches till the sacral promontory, like this. This is 12 centimeters. Then the transverse diameter of the pelvic inlet is the farthest point on the iliopectineal line, and it is 13 centimeter. It is widest diameter of the pelvic inlet. There are 2 oblique diameters of the pelvic inlet. Starts from the sacroiliac joint to the iliopubic eminence. This is 12 centimeters, and the corresponding another one on the opposite side. This is also 12 centimeters. Another oblique diameter is the sacrocotyloid diameter, which starts from the sacroiliac joint to the iliopubic eminence, and this is 9.5 centimeter from here to here. Now coming to the pelvic cavity, which starts from the pelvic brim and is up to the plane of least pelvic dimension, which I will show, which starts from the lowermost border of the pubic symphysis and is up to the 5th sacral vertebra at the level of the ischial spines. So this plane is the plane of least pelvic dimension, and the area between this is the pelvic cavity. There are the epidiameters, oblique diameters and transverse diameters, which all are 12 centimeters. Now what is the importance of this plane of least pelvic dimension? Internal rotation occurs at this plane. This is called as zero station at the level of the ischial spines. Now the outlet is obstetrical outlet and the anatomical outlet. Obstetrical outlet is this one, which is the plane of least pelvic dimension, lower border of the pubic symphysis to the tip of fifth sacral vertebra at the level of the ischial spine. This plane is the obstetrical outlet. And what is the anatomical outlet? Starting from the lower border of the pubic symphysis, ischiopubic rami, the ischial tuberosity, the sacrotuberous ligament, this, and the coccyx. Coming to the diameters of the obstetrical outlet is the bispinous diameter, which is 10.5 centimeters, and the AP diameter from the lower border of the pubic symphysis to the tip of the fifth sacral vertebra, which is our 11 centimeter. And the diameters of the obstetrical outlet is from the lower border of the pubic symphysis to the tip of stretched coccyx, which is the maximum diameter of the outlet, which is 13 centimeter, and the transverse diameter is the bituberous diameter, which is 11 centimeter.